So, Sonic South by Southwest panel, S-Panel 2019, it's over, it's gone, it's done. And you know what? It was pretty cool. I mean, no movie trailer, but that's fine. I mean, did we really want just everyone to start booing in the audience at the trailer? Like, I'm not saying the trailer is gonna be bad, but the thing is, it was a Sonic movie. People are rather upset right now because of leaks and designs and whatnot, so my best guess is that if a trailer would have been shown, people would have just booed it to death. And I mean, after all, it's Paramount's job to do the movie. Yeah, sure, it's a Sonic movie. Sega is supervising it, as far as I'm aware, at least Takashi Iizuka is. But, you know, Paramount is making the movie after all. And the Sonic movie has, like, absolutely nothing to do with the games. The only thing this movie has in common with Sonic games, Eggman appears, Rings probably appear, and Sonic appears. That's basically about everything that we're gonna get. So yeah, you know what, the movie trailer not being there, I was kind of disappointed at that at first, but it's better that way. It's better that way, because the things that were shown were really cool. So let's talk about them a little bit. They talked about the success of Sonic Mania Plus and Sonic Mania Adventures. Well-deserved success. I'm glad Classic Sonic is back. I still do think that now it's turn for Modern Sonic to get to shine. You know, get a little bit of that spotlight. Because Classic Sonic, you know, he's been milked a little bit, a little too much recently for my liking. I mean, again, I love Classic, almost just as much as Modern, just Modern a little more. But yeah, you know, Sonic Mania Adventures was amazing, Mania Plus, Mania itself was amazing. But Classic Sonic, I think your time for now has come to rest. You know, the time has come to rest a little, and it's time for Modern to shine. And he did. He did with Team Sonic Racing and that customization trailer. Holy, like, I think the bar for like the hype of this game raised significantly thanks to that trailer alone, because you know, we've only seen a little gameplay here and there. People were like, you know, the graphics don't look too good, the tracks seem bland, the speed doesn't look too fast, there doesn't seem to be really much depth apart from, you know, the vehicle mechanics. And then this trailer came through and it's like, shut the fuck up. We've got Bingo Highway looking fantastic. The graphics, or at least the lighting, has definitely gotten improved. The customization looks absolutely amazing. I mean, you can have golden parts for your car, which is just freaking sweet. And yeah, like, basically all the customization elements look really cool. And also that trailer was banging a Final Egg remix from Sonic Adventure 1, and like, what do I have to say to that? I'm like, you know how it goes. Really good song, love the remix. And then we suddenly, kinda out of nowhere, they were like, yeah, you know how you all like Sonic Mania Adventures, we know you loved it. And you know, we know a lot of you, including me, were, you know, crying a little too much about, you know, Modern Sonic also deserving his own little cartoon and whatnot, and bam, Team Sonic Racing Overdrive. Absolutely great short. If I gotta be honest, I think it's apparent that they didn't have as much time as they did with Mania to polish the animation. It still looked amazing, and like the fact that they could even blend the CGI cars, because they were obviously 3D, because, you know, animating those cars going fast all the time, too much money. So and these shorts are on a budget, because like they only made this because, you know, the so many adventures do really well. So like, I bet they had a short amount of time to do this. So the fact that we even got it, and the fact that like it's longer than your average Sonic Mania Adventures episode. Again, the animation is top notch, 3D CGI blends in quite well, humor is still really well done, you know, really good show. So yeah, props to the animation team and the story writing team. And obviously just props to Tyson Hess. He's the director now. He wasn't the director in Mania Adventures, but now he's the director of Overdrive, so that's really cool. We also have the merch. I saw people, you know, as soon as we saw the shirts, a lot of people, like in the Overdrive episode, the Froggy shirts, everyone was like, yeah, that's gonna be a thing in the Sega shop, and rightfully so, it is. And they look fucking fantastic, not gonna lie. I might have to buy one just for the meme. Like, they look nice, I dig them. would be a nice shirt to have. So Froggy shirt, you know, some Team Sonic Racing pins, and a shirt that also looks really, really cool. And we got the fucking Barrel of Doom mug. That's really cool in my opinion. You know, it's a really clever idea. The Barrel of Doom from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. You know, it's just in a little mug. So you know, every morning you can just go take a small glass of coffee or milk, whatever you drink, and you know, you can be reminded of those horrible times you used to have in the Barrel of Doom. I surely remember just jumping, thinking it was a physics-based kind of thing. You know, I had to jump at its peak, so you know, I applied more weight to it and then get propelled up even further, but no, it's just pressing up and down. I might have to buy that mug as well, I'm not gonna lie. It looks really, really awesome. We also got some IDW Sonic, not as much as we expected. Like, we like barely got anything, but we got the cover artwork for issue 16 revealed, and it looks fantastic. Like, you got all of the characters, in this artwork. And like, some of my personal favorites, you know, Sonic himself, Blaze. I really like Tangle and Whisper in these comics. Everyone in these comics I really, really love. Like, everyone is my favorite in this comics. Just, Ian Flynn just gets, like, everyone's personality right. So, like, yeah, dude, fantastic artwork. And for our surprise, Sonic Boom was mentioned. We thought it was dead, but no, Boom is alive? Not really, but it's alive to the extent that they're still making new things for it. This might be the last thing we see, for all we know, because, you know, Season 3 does not seem to be planned at all for the Boom cartoon, sadly. Obviously, a new game, no way, in my opinion. But yeah, I wish they would have done like a Season 3 of the cartoon. That would have been awesome. But, well, they released some DVDs from Sonic Boom, you know, Season 2, I believe. So yeah, if you are a DVD collector or just want, you know, even more Sonic physical stuff to have, you know, you can buy these and have some really cool Sonic Boom episodes, because Sonic Boom is just the cartoon in my opinion. It's really, really awesome. So yeah, Sonic Boom was mentioned. That's still huge, and in my opinion, this might be the last time we see Sonic Boom mentioned, apart from memes that the Sonic account is gonna do eventually. But yeah, for products and as serious and official Sonic Boom stuff goes, I think this is it. So F in the chat for Sonic Boom. We also, to our surprise, we got the Knuckles 3 remix from the Sonic Mania Adventure Special remixes that they're doing. It's a really, 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 really cool remix. I love Sonic 3 and Knuckles, one of my favorite games. So yeah, having Knuckles 3 remix remastered by T-Lopes and fucking Jun Tsunoi, dude, just Crush 40 over here. Amazing. They're like my two favorite musicians, and like, dude, I could not be happier for that remix. And they also mentioned that the Sonic Team Sonic Racing original soundtrack is gonna be releasing day one, and it features like, how many tracks again? It will be on Spotify, and it features like a lot of tracks. It features what was the exact number again? 130 songs for the game. That is a huge soundtrack for that game. And you know what? That's dope. I don't think all 130 are gonna be new, but like, I think, you know, you can probably just unlock some older tracks from other, maybe Sonic and Sega All-Stars racing games, or, you know, from Sonic as a whole. So that's probably why it's so big, because if all 130 tracks are new, which I doubt, but if they are, like, holy shit. Like, this soundtrack to me is like, I love the first soundtrack, don't get me wrong, but to me this already sounds so much better than what we got in this game. I absolutely love this soundtrack, and if all 130 were to be new, or at least half of them were new, like, holy. Again, no Sonic movie news to talk about. They even said, you know, before starting the Q&A, which I will get to in a second. What a horrible Q&A. Not because of their fault, but the people that asked, you know, about the Shoker thing. I'll talk about it in a second. They said it in the Q&A. They were like, hey, you know, before you ask about the Sonic movie, please don't. We can't really give you any information. That's Paramount stuff. And then, like, 2 questions later, you know, I'm doing this Sonic movie podcast. Can you tell me about this thing about, you know, you just said to not ask about it and that you're not gonna be able to answer anything about it, but can you tell me about it? Dude, what was that question? Like, what a stupid question. They just told you they were not gonna say anything, and you're like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna ask them about this thing they just told me not to ask about. Yeah, good luck with that. And someone also asked if we would ever see a game like Generations again. in terms of like, you know, celebrating the past, and I'm like, dude, Generations celebrates the past. Forces, to an extent, doesn't really celebrate the past, but you've got Green Hill, Chemical Plant, you know how it is. And then Mania celebrates the past, legitimately just celebrates the Genesis past, and you want another? Like, already? Chill, please, chill. Let Classic Sonic rest, please, I beg you. Let him rest. Again, I love him so much, but let the man rest. We need Modern to shine here. You do not see. Modern is what the franchise is, you know? Like, the franchise Sonic is Classic and Modern right now, equally, but like, give Modern a chance to shine. He's good, I swear he's good. He's a good boy. He does some really cool stuff every now and then. Just let Classic rest. Like, what was that question, dude? Like, what do you want to celebrate? Nostalgia? Like, you want to celebrate Mania and Generations? Like, holy fuck. What a stupid question. They also asked about separate timelines. Pretty sure it was already confirmed that, you know, Genesis games is current Modern Sonic, as far as I'm aware. Like, I think the timeline right now, if I'm not mistaken, is, you know, Genesis Sonic, you know, from Sonic 1 to Sonic 3 and Knuckles, that's Modern Sonic. Dreamcast Sonic is obviously also Modern Sonic, until Generations, which then splits the two, and then from Generations to Forces and Mania, that's a different Classic Sonic than the one we played in Generations, because the two Sonics that were in Generations were the same Sonic, in my opinion. And then when Generations happened, then that's when he goes into a different timeline, because, you know, Generations happened. You know, so Generations, like, it's a thing that's not supposed to happen. It's like it's a time paradox. It was not supposed to happen, but it happened. And then, you know, that Modern Sonic, that, like, you know, the Classic Sonic that was like the Classic Sonic that had to grow into Modern Sonic doesn't, because Generation happens, and he moves on to Mania, he moves on to Forces. That's what I think is the timeline right now. So yeah, we've got a permanent Classic Sonic, and we've got Modern Sonic. That way, you know, that is the Sonic that we've had since the first Sonic game. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on that. And then they ended it with saying, hey, yeah, new Sonic title is in fact in development. Wow, who would have guessed? Some like the game developers are doing games. Were you expecting that? I sure wasn't. But again, don't get me wrong, it's really cool that at least they can, you know, they confirm, hey, something is going on. But they said absolutely nothing about the title, only that it's in development. So yeah, overall, I mean, at first the panel was like really bittersweet. It was like, okay, that was cool, but like, but looking back at it, movie thing is, you know, it's Paramount job after all. I know they're Sega, they're Sonic team in that panel, but like the movie, it's being made by Paramount, and it's their fault if they're not marketing it right now, or if they're not giving us a trailer. That's completely up to them, not to Sega. So yeah. But again, the panel overall, excluding the whole lack of Sonic movie news, it was really cool, you know. We got some very much needed hype for Team Sonic Racing. We've got some really cool songs. We've got Team Sonic Racing Overdrive, which is absolutely fantastic. And I can't wait to see episode 2 and see my, dare I say, the world waifu Blaze over there. God, I love Blaze. I need to see her animated in 2D. I don't think we've ever seen that. I don't think Blaze has ever been animated in 2D. That's gonna be fucking dope, dude. I cannot wait to see the designs. Also Silver. The same applies to Silver, I think. And probably a lot of that cast over there, actually, now that I think about it. It's just been it's been forever since we've seen like animated Modern Sonic. Maybe last time was like what? Sonic X or Sonic Riders? I don't know what happened first right now, either if Sonic X or Riders. I think X. So probably Sonic Riders was the last time. I don't know right now though, I could be completely mistaken here. But yeah, Sonic X or Riders, I think that was like the last time we saw Modern Sonic being animated in 2D. So yeah, absolutely crazy that we get to see my boy Modern and the cast animated again. I love them all. They look fantastic. And the panel was overall decent, you know? And I'm sure we'll get on E3, you know, E3 is not that far away, really. I don't know when it is exactly right now, but it's not that far away. And I'm sure they'll reveal at least a working title, or even some gameplay or a teaser trailer for the new Modern Sonic game. And, well, honestly, what do I want it to be? I don't care if it's Adventure 3, I don't care if it's Adventure 1 and 2 remakes, that would be amazing. Or I don't care if it's just the title like that doesn't involve adventure in the name but follows the adventure formula. That's like kind of all I want. So yeah, I believe in the god of Sonic, and I believe and I pray that the same passion that Tyson has puts into his character designs and his team puts into the animation and everything is put into the next modern Sonic game as well. Please, please, I beg, I'm praying, I'm on my knees here, please. Tap the description, please, I'm lonely.